Okay, guys, bonjour. Merci d'être venu. I'm glad that you're here today. We're going to go over this Preliminaire D section, which is titled, as you see here, La Politesse. And I've switched from the document camera to this PDF version. It isn't quite as colorful and flashy, but it seems to work a bit better with the technology. So we'll go through and read and explain this section, and I'd like you to repeat after me when I prompt you. So, here we go. The first section we're dealing with today says ordering food politely. And here we have what they call a mise en scène, kind of a skit put together, and we have these two people who are talking, and the guy says, Bonjour, mademoiselle. And she responds, Une limonade, s'il vous plaît. He later brings her this drink, and she responds, Merci. And his response is, Je vous en prie. And so a lot going on here. It talks about below the images, expressions of politeness are always appreciated. The following are the French expressions for please, thank you, and you're welcome. And you'll note here that there's a formal column on the left and a more informal column on the right. So if you're talking to someone that you're supposed to show like deference or respect for, an older person, a teacher, then you would probably use formal. Whereas if you're talking amongst your friends or with family, you'd use the more informal. So formal way of saying please is s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît. If you'll repeat that after me, please. S'il vous plaît. All right. And then we have the more informal. And you'll notice all the changes. It goes from vous in the middle word to te. That's a less formal way of saying you, because this literally translates to if you please. So where formal was s'il vous plaît, the more informal is s'il te plaît. Listen to that one again. S'il te plaît. If you'll repeat that, please. S'il te plaît. All right, two ways of saying please. All right, and now we have thank you. Thank you is the same word, be it formal or informal, but typically in a formal situation, you would follow it with the title of the person, either Monsieur, Madame, or Mademoiselle. But let's repeat just the word for thank you, which is the same for each. So repeat after me, please. Merci. Okay, once more. Merci. And you could follow that with Monsieur or Madame or Mademoiselle. And then finally, this word for you're welcome. We see here, much like with please, that we have this word vous on the formal side, and it's more of a t or t in the next one. It has been shortened in a contraction because the next word begins with a vowel. But if you'll listen to you're welcome, it's je vous en prie, and then on this side it's je t'en prie. And if you will repeat those after me, please. Je vous en prie. Okay, once more. Je vous en prie. Okay. And then the informal side. Je t'en prie. Right. And once more with that one. Je t'en prie. And this allows us to look back up at this interaction where he says hello to the young woman. She responds with she would like a lemon-flavored soda, and she says please. When he brings it, she says thank you, and he responds with you're welcome. And you could have this same conversation, swapping out that drink choice with really any food or drink possibility, which we'll see on the next page. But yeah, so bonjour mademoiselle, hello, une limonade s'il vous plaît, a lemon drink please, merci, thank you, je vous en prie. Perfect. Now looking down the last part of this first section, on the next page there's an activity that I won't have you do here, but it lists different kinds of food, and it wants you to kind of reenact that first scene, swapping in the different food for stuff. Now, the photocopy did not do very well with this drink, so I had to draw it into the marker. Please apologize my artistic limitations. But just to give you an idea of how these words sound, and you can repeat them after me if you'd like. But we have first off, un sandwich, which is of course a sandwich. So once more, un sandwich. Number two is the word for Coca-Cola, and the French would say un coca. Un coca. Number three was what we had in that first example. It's une limonade, which does not mean lemonade. It's like a bubbly lemon drink. kind of like Sprite, 7-Up, somewhere in there. Let me say that one again. Une limonade. All right. Then we have un café, the word for coffee. Un café. And then 3 more types of food. We have une pizza, un hot dog, although a fancy way to say that is une saucisse de Francfort, but they're probably going to say un hot dog. And then finally, une crêpe. All right.